Alright guys, what's going on? It's Phil here, and every single time I am at work, major news happens in the pro wrestling world, and I am not able to cover it during the time when it actually happens, so that's just probably one of the worst things that you can possibly have when you have a work schedule like I do. But we gotta talk about this because three major names have left AEW, and I will be doing a long form video on this very soon, and you guys will be able to see that in due time. But we gotta talk about this in short form, so let's get to it. The first name that we gotta talk about is Malakai Black. Formerly known as Aleister Black in WWE, he is no longer a part of AEW. He was taken off the roster page as of February 10th, 2024, and now he is free to do whatever he wants to do in the world of pro wrestling. His original deal within AEW actually had him signed until well into 2027, but now with everything that's happening right now, it looks like he is free to do whatever he wants to do. Reported back in December that Malakai would be leaving AEW within the next coming months, and it looks like today is the day. The next name that came out was Miro, and the last time we saw Miro was back at World's End 2023 against Andrade. Yeah, that's right. So it turns out that World's End match was both Andrade and Miro's last match within AEW. And to be completely honest, Miro leaving AEW was just inevitable. Apparently the contract he signed was going to be well into early 2026, but at the end of the day, he is no longer a part of AEW, and he's free to do whatever he wants to do. And finally, the man, Ricky Starks, is no longer a part of AEW as his contract is no longer in service. I don't know the story about how Ricky Starks was blocked from working at a GCW event, and he really just wasn't used creatively for the last few months, so at that point in time I just felt like that story was just a nail in the coffin. All three of these talents are free to do whatever they want to do next. I can easily see all three of these talents go to WWE, but Malakai and Miro are more than ready to just be on the main roster, while Ricky Starks, I could see him on NXT as soon as NXT Vengeance Day. That's just my speculation. I have no idea what's going to be happening with these three guys, but man, these three names leaving AEW is huge, and I want to know your thoughts. Let's discuss down below, guys. Let's go.